we've had lower prices, which is lower inflation, lower bills for the US. They're very sensitive to this. Yet the indications are we haven't seen an increase in demand, which is actually probably the most surprising part.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's the knock-on effect from these tariffs, and people have been saying, haven't they, that just because you're not seeing immediate economic data on a fallout of all this drama that's been happening in the US, you will eventually, and maybe this is starting to see the implications. Like people just generally have a weaker sentiment and buying activity, and they're probably worried about the dollar weakening and all this kind of stuff, right? So maybe just an indication of fear. I mean, generally speaking.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I think like it's hard to know what the sort of average American is thinking about what's going on, but yeah, I mean, it would make sense that they would be kind of fearful, and they've had to like battle with inflation like we have, and the average consumer is probably feeling the pinch. And even if you've got a lower gasoline prices, like is that just been totally offset by the last 12 months of inflation and egg prices being at like all-time highs or whatever it is.
Yeah, travel is the theme that's interesting to me at the moment in the US, because if they're not driving as much, and I don't know the exact jet statistics in the US, but the stocks are certainly building from a supply perspective. It's kind of indicating it's really dying down in the US in terms of their travel between states and general driving, which is pretty bearish, the economy.
Yeah.